everyone, how are you guys doing today? We are here for another episode doing the Project Ozone Lite mod pack. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, putting this all together here, working on a little bit of different things. I've been playing a little bit more of this off camera than I would normally do, but this has been a lot of fun trying to get some things done. I have a project that we're going to be working on here. I'm gonna been doing a little bit of clearing up and I get this mycelium all started to be covering up here. We'll come back here and get this all grass at some point, but right now we've got this little building right here going on, and kind of happy with it. Excuse me there, coughing. Still not quite over the cold, but we got this this sort of the shape of the rooms that we're gonna do. This is gonna be our main lobby. This is probably gonna go up like, I'd probably say like this. We're gonna have a nice big door into this area, and this this particular level is gonna be a little bit taller than usual. It's going to be probably a little more glass. This is going to be the ground floor level, and that's where I want to put this, laying this dirt out here. Just sort of getting the shape in place here, making it a little bit easier to walk into. Been doing a little bit of work here. But today, I'm going to do a handful of different things. I'm going to show you what we've been working on. So let's start off with the basics here. I've been working on the next level, which we're going to go down here. And we're going to be putting in an area down here, and the specific area I want to put down here is I was going to be moving our fluid cows. I picked up a couple of extra ones. I've been adventuring around, seeing what's out there in the world. I found ourselves a nice little area. Still haven't found a jungle. Still have not found a what would be the other one? A desert where we can go get a lot of sand. I'm not too worried about getting a lot of sand, to be honest with you, because once we get a couple of machines going, we will be in good shape. But primarily my goal was to work on moving our fluid cows into a home over here and have them start automatically making up cubes of materials for us with some different tech machines here, so we can start taking advantage of the number that we have. We have quite a few, and I figured, why not? Let's get them moved. Let's get them worked on, and go from there. So what I wanted to do is, I'll show you what I wanted to do. Excuse me. I had 3 additional cows that we had picked up, and let's just plop these suckers in here. We had our molten lead cow. We had a liquid XP, which I thought was a huge addition for us, and then we have a molten iron one as well, which is going to help us because we're going to pick up this iron and we're going to start making blocks of this, I hope, over and over again. I've got a bunch of materials in here that we've been smelting up. I've just been slowly gathering some things and going from there. But specifically, I wanted to get these guys up and going. Now that I got the XP, not sure what I want to do with it, but great. I gotta get rid of the bucket. We're gonna get this liquid XP guy going here soon. Start getting ourselves some XP and that kind of thing. But what I wanted to do is, the first thing I wanted, I don't know where to put this. There we go. And I get me an empty bucket back. Is a mechanized user, right? Or mechanical user is what we wanted out of extra utilities too, which is a dropper, not that hard, a lever, and resonating redstone crystal. That one's going to be a little bit harder to deal with, and that is where we need redstone alloy and an ender shard. And the redstone alloy is where we're going to have to be getting ourselves a little bit here. We need redstone and we need silicone. And silicone is pretty easy to get. We just basically put it into a sag mill with some flint and get some basically compressed sand. Put it in there and we're good to go. So it shouldn't be that tough to be getting out of there. We should be able to get those pressed. But that means we've got to build ourselves a sag mill. Let me sleep real quick. Sag mill is not that tough to build, which is where our next step is going to be. Sag mill. There we go. Sag mill right here. We just need a machine chassis. And that is pretty straightforward basic capacitor. We need copper, redstone, and some gold, which we have all of those. So let's go build a couple of those first. So let's just work our way through this one and take the steps as we go. So we need some gold nuggets. Some copper. Where's my copper? Copper, and then redstone. Redstone's back over here. All right. There's some redstone right there. All right, so we're gonna make up a bunch of these. We're gonna do. We got 3 of those. That'll work. 1, 2. At the very least, I know I need 2 of them. Let's put those back in our inventory, and let's go back to the sag mill. Whoops. So we need a iron and iron bars wrapped around that one. So we're gonna build a sag mill and an alloy smelter at the same time. So that's why we're doing double at least. And let me see here. Get some iron. I've been using a lot of iron lately. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to start basically fabricating on this cow more than anything else. There we go. And let's get our 1 and 2. That's great. All right, so sag mill here. We need a piston. Oh, look at that. So we got our quest as well. Let's go take a look at that quest. Because I know we're headed into that area. So let's see here. Which one is that? That's this one. Let's see here. We did this one. Oh, we need 4 of those to get that one. Let's see. Which one did we just do? Done that one. Okay, I saw it pop up. It should be right here. All right, I think we just finished this one, but we need to get this one done. So let's build 2 more of those. I don't think we have enough gold. We don't. Gold we can get. I'm letting our tinker smelter just go to town here. All right. Let's do 2 more of those. There's 1. And boom, and boom. There we go. So that should give us the first quest. Tech that one. See if we get this one. Oh, really? It's going to make me build more of them? Well, we're going to use them, so it's not going to kill us to build those. Let's go ahead and build those capacitors. There we go. 5 more. There we go. There's our first quest. Awesome. Let's get this one done. Let's pick the first loot chest. And now we got this one, which is the next one, where we get the next one. So we'll pick the second one down. And now we're going to go on to the sag mill. But there's a reason why we got to do this, is we have to get up here pretty quickly, I think, into our... it's just going to go keep going off on me, I bet. All right, so we are making a sag mill here. I got to find... I know I got some wood around here. I need 3 pieces of wood. I can't find 3 pieces of wood. I must be blind. One of these days I'll get myself organized. There we go. And cobble. Alright, so let's build ourselves a piston. That, and that's going to be boom, boom, boom. Piece of redstone, that. Alright. Okay. Now we need flint. Let's see if we can find 3 pieces of flint. There we go. Awesome. Flint becomes pretty important here real coming up, especially with this, because we're going to have to be plowing through a bunch of gravel. We got ourselves a sag mill. Look at that. All right. Let's take a look at that, which is this one right here. And we'll pick our 3rd loot chest of the day. Awesome. And you can see this is where we're going here, which is the silicone, which is one of the next things we needed. All right, so. Oh, look at that. Look at heart. Let's do this. Did you put our lassos away? Look at this, we're almost there. We have 2 parts to the heart. Throw that mushroom down. Just keep clearing my throat here every now and then. All right, so the long term is that we're going to have a whole floor dedicated to Ender IO over there. We're going to stick this sucker right there. And here is the issue we have. We have no power. So let's open up our loot chest real quick. Lesser ring of experience. Interesting. Okay. Bet you that goes in the baubles just fine. There we go. And let's open up our other loot chests here real quick. Mana lens, efficiency, and velocity. Okay. What are those 2? I don't play with that one. And then Black Lotus, nice. Okay. So let's empty out more of our inventory here. Man, just a mess. Got all these little pieces here and there. They're just gonna drive me to drink one of these days. All right, let's get all this in here. We're gonna need those. What else do we need? Let's do this. Our boat and our bed will move up into there. Chisel will move into our bag as well. And these 2, because these are sort of our exploring pieces. All right, yeah, you can see I can make a slime slingshot when we were doing some, and I was doing some exploring just to get around them. If you're interested in how those are made, let me know, and I'll definitely add those in there. But we are on a quest for power, so we need to make a Stirling generator, which I think is going to be our best choice. If we look in here and look at the generators. There's not a lot of generators in here. A Stirling generator. I was hoping for like a lava generator, but it doesn't look like we have that. I know long term we're going to build one of the big reactors or whatever the current name is for them. But we can do culinary generator. But that takes a little bit to build up. I've got the steel. I think we could build all of this. Steak, dough, spinach. Don't have any spinach. That's one option. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a simple Stirling generator. Not that hard to build. And let's get moving on that one. So we need a good chunk of stone here. I think we have our sticks in our inventory. Not enough of them. All right, so we're building a Stirling generator, and we need 2 of these. 1, 2. And then we need a furnace, which I think we can figure out how to make. Right, like that. I love how that updates over here, too. All right, and then stone and another piston. Let's see here. I need that. Let's get our piston going here. And look at this. We are making progress today. And we haven't even touched the fluid cows, which was the whole point of all of this. I need stone bricks, don't I? Okay, so that should be enough. There we go. Sterling generator. Awesome. And another quest. So what we're going to do is we are going to plop our Sterling generator down, believe it or not, right on top of this. And this will give us 1, 2, 3 sides, top and the bottom. So this is going to burn up coal. And that is what one of the next things that we're going to have to go and tackle is. All right, so let's look at our next loot that we just got. We completed this. Let's go back to the top, take our top bag right there. And you can see we're slowly making our way through this a little at a time. And alloy smelting machine is the next thing we're going to know, because we're after this redstone alloy right there anyway. So let's head in that direction here. This one is our next one. We might as well make it and be done with it, and go from there. So let's look at this alloy smelter here. Ooh, I gotta learn how to spell. I wasn't really expecting this game to for me to go through all of this here today. It wasn't really my intention, but it's just how this is going to work out, I think. And so let me get the stuff together for this, and then I will give you guys a call back here in I'll be back with you guys here in a bit. All right, welcome back. We are sleeping. We are making some progress, and I did not realize how much babbling on I did as we were making this stuff. But we've got ourselves going here. I got ourselves our alloy smelter as well, and picked up a couple of other things. And one of the other things here we're going to add on right here, we got ourselves 2 half hearts. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't. That's right. I don't have it set on hardcore, do I? So hearts aren't going to give me anything, which is a good thing because I've died a couple times. But we're going to sit there and hold on to those. We'll probably put a place up in our building, on our main buildings. I don't know. This whole area is going to be a giant city anyway. Who knows where we're going to put that. But the next thing that we need to do here is throw some coal into here and start powering these things. And let's see here. We are going to go and get some power out. Oh, no. That's not what I want. Just turn that back on. Hopefully this should power up. There we go. So power going into there. Some power going into there. And we are off and running. All right. So let's grab some sand. We need flint. We got flint. And let's see if we can get some silicone. Oh, look at that. 2 pieces of silicone. And let's do 2 pieces of that. And we are on our way making that. Oh, yeah. Redstone alloy. Let's get these 2 pieces here. We're going to need a bunch of these mechanized users anyway. So I'm okay. Look at that. Quest complete. So let's take a look at our quests here. And we've got our silicone. Look at that. Let's claim another loot chest. We made a lot of progress today as well. What do we need here? 12 of these? I'll come back and do more of those. Let's see. Probably here in the next one. Have we done anything over here? So one of the things that we're gonna be running ourselves into is going to be sand. We're gonna be running short of sand. I haven't found a desert yet. So one of the nice things about this is that if you take a piece of cobble and throw it into our sag mill, we get gravel, which is great. Then if we take the gravel pump it back in, we get sand. And that's going to be probably our best bet. And what we're going to do is probably in the next episode is make ourselves some cobble generators to start processing those. But we are going to work on our cows first. So let's see here. I was going to grab something as well. I don't see, where did I put that? But there's our bucket of XP. Because I also picked up another thing. Yeah, I'm just sort of scatterbrained today. This is going to be kind of one of those episodes. But got ourselves a tank, and boom. This gives us the opportunity to pick up. Give me your... Oh, man. XP. Yeah. And we're going to start collecting this because I know for a fact we're going to need this XP over time. But let's take a let's do first things first. Let's build our mechanized user, so next time we can actually sort of see what we're gonna do. So we need to make ourselves a dropper, and that's gonna be that and that. I can't wait till we can automate some of these. And then we need a lever. Oops, it's a torch. It's a piece of cobble, isn't it? Wow. I get so dependent on that book in vanilla. It's amazing how easy that is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I could just plop that redstone in there and break it apart. Oh, man, I'm going to have to figure out what it is. All right, so let's go back and look what this is. Oh, I need 6 of these and the shard. All right, so let me get to this point here. And we're going to make ourselves a mechanized user before the end of this episode, even though this is going to be running a little bit long. So let me get back on this, and I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, welcome back. So I figured since I was going to have to do this anyway, I was going to might as well hit our quest and get our 12 right here. So we're going to grab one more loot chest. Just working our way through here. We get these different alloys smelted up and going here. Yeah, these are coming here soon. So get that taken care of. Let's see, what was the other quest we were doing here? So we need to make ourselves our... resonating crystal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this ender dust that we get, and you make a square out of it, and you get ourselves a pearl. We made ourselves a glass cutter, which this is what the glass cutter, super simple, pretty simple recipe. And we're going to break this up into 8. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 and 1 shard, and boom, there's our resonating crystal, our lever, and our dropper. Now we have a mechanized user. We have got there. We have done what we've tried to do since the beginning. Look at that. Yes. But it also means we're going to need some grid power. So we got ourselves some stuff to get moving on, but that's okay. We're going to be in good shape here. But I want to open up these loot chests, see what we get. Oh, Draconic Core. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see what we get on these. Glowstone ingot. Okay. And let's see what our next one is. Skeleton charm. Kind of useful. And a flask, a fleet for basically speed 2. Nice. Awesome. So I did pretty good today. What I'm going to do is I don't know where, to be honest with you, where another... Chance Cube is at right now. I've been exploring. I've seen a couple of them, but haven't really been able to find them. And every now and then there's a couple of them that are underwater, but I haven't seen any lately. So I guess that means I'm not doing one this episode. Sorry about that. I know you guys are rooting to see me get myself killed. And I'm kind of waiting for that to happen as well. That is what I got time for today. Thank you very much for and joining me today. Had a lot of fun doing this one, just putting all these tech stuff together. Little chatty, little sort of technical as far as that goes. I hope you guys had fun, learned something from it. If you guys got any comments that you want to give me down below, always appreciate those. You can always find me on Twitter at @awanderingnerd. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I really hope that you can hit that like button, and I hope you guys learned something from it. And if you want to see other videos like this, other things that I do, definitely subscribe. But thank you anyway for spending the time. Today, we are going to be moving along, hopefully a little bit, do a little more building than anything here. Hopefully I want to get this room built, get these cows producing for us, and having a lot of fun doing that. So thank you very much. Again, hope you guys enjoyed, and this is A Wandering Nerd. We will see you in the next one.